Hey everybody, I just want to give you an update on what's been going on with the Crossfire and getting the Renegade manifold set up. I got the top plate all done. I just got to get 17 quarter-inch, quarter 20 grade 8 bolts for the lid. I'm just waiting on a pair of throttle body gaskets. They should be here tomorrow, and then Saturday I'll pull the manifold off. But before I pull it apart, I've been wanting to, for a very long time, make a video on how to adjust your rocker arms on a small block or big block Chevy with stamped steel rocker arms, just stock rocker arms with a hydraulic cam. I see all the time people doing, I can't even imagine how long it takes them, but going literally rocker arm by rocker arm, rolling the motor over till the each cylinder is at top dead center, and spinning the push rod, jiggling the push rod, tickling it, playing with it, whatever. And I've seen anywhere, recommendations anywhere from half a turn to I've seen like over a turn and a quarter. I have never, ever in my life done it like that. I've built hydraulic roller cam big blocks that turn close to 7,000 RPMs doing it the way I'm about to show you how to do it. The way I do it is with the engine running. I got this valve cover off. I figured I would pull it off and make this video before I go ahead and pull the manifold off this weekend. But anyway, I do it with the motor running. Always have, always will. You can kind of get once you do a couple of them, you can kind of get a baseline before you start the motor up. You can kind of look at how many threads are on there. The rockers that are on the cylinders that are on top dead center, you can take away all the play in the push rod and everything, and then kind of gauge off of that. I mean, it's going to be close enough within a quarter to a half a turn, which I've had motors and cars that I've picked up, and some rockers were a quarter turn past zero lash, some of them were a turn and a half past zero lash, and the thing ran. So everybody that's going to freak out and comment and this and that, all these YouTube mechanics, wannabe mechanics, don't worry about it. But what I do, you can get these, all you really need, you can cut a hole in the valve cover. If you got an old, stamped steel valve cover laying around, you can cut a hole in it to basically deflect the oil from, shooting out of the push rods and out of the rocker arms, making a mess all over the place. Or, because I put a set of L82 cast aluminum valve covers on this, and I'm not going to cut my original ones up. So I use these little clips. They're about 10-12 bucks at any auto parts store. They're made in Taiwan, so you get what you pay for, but they do the job. Clip them on each of the rocker arms, one on each, and those basically plug the oil hole in the rocker arm to keep the oil from shooting all over the place. The rocker arm fulcrum, the pivot point will still get oil. It'll trickle down in there, so you don't have to worry about galling your rocker arms or anything like that. But I set all those on there, and then I go ahead and start the motor up. All right, so what you're gonna do is, once you start the motor up, you're going to go one by one, rocker arm by rocker arm, front to back, back to front, however you want to do it. Loosen each nut until the rocker arm starts to clack a little bit. Once it starts to clack, tighten it very slowly until it stops. Go an additional quarter turn. Go to the next rocker arm and repeat. And that's it. You can do, literally, if you've got both valve covers off, all 16 clips on, you can literally do all 16 rocker arms 100% accurately in probably 3 to 4 minutes. Compared to probably, I couldn't even imagine how long it would take to do one cylinder with the engine off, doing the jiggle, wiggle, tickle method that people like to do. So anyway, I'll go ahead and start the car up and I'll show you on one cylinder. I'll do both rocker arms, intake and exhaust on one cylinder. You can see it, you can hear it, and see how quick it is. Alright, so we'll do cylinder number 3. Loosen it up slow. Hear that little bit of a tick. Tighten it till it stops. And slowly go additional quarter turn. Hear it tick. That's it. Just did one cylinder in about 45 seconds. So do the math times 8 compared to how long you'll spend playing around doing it any other way. That way you know beyond a shadow of a doubt you're accurate. A quarter turn past 0 lash on every single cylinder. And I know a lot of you good wrenches are going to be, saying that a quarter turn's too loose. You're going to get valve train noise, this and that. You're going to bend a push rod. Again, I built a roller 454 for a 69 Nova 4-speed car that I had. I would power shift every gear at about 67, 6800. Doing it a quarter turn past 0 lash, just the way that I just did it. I've got a friend of mine that's got a 57 Chevy Bel Air. He had a while back, he had a 327 in it with fast burn heads and an L79 cam. Anybody that knows an L79, they whine north of 6,000 RPMs. He did his the way that a lot of people, for some reason or another, prefer to do it. Cylinder by cylinder, top dead center, jiggle it, spin it, play with it, and wide open, the thing would not run over 4,900 RPMs. So after years and years of me making comments and encouraging him to try it a different way, finally tried it my way, and he was shifting at about 6,200, making power all the way up. It wasn't laying down anymore, and it pulled all the way through. So anyway, I just want to make this quick video and just kind of show how it's done. And like I said, these clips, as you can see, they keep the oil off the manifold. No smoke, no mess. Your rocker arms still get oil. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, I know this isn't the most common way of doing it on a Chevy, but if you are running stamped steel rocker arms with a hydraulic cam, either flat tappet or roller, you can't go wrong doing it like this. So like I said, if you want to spend half your weekend adjusting rocker arms, or do it in about 10-15 minutes once the valve covers are off. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, ask any questions if you have them. All right.